What if in America you lost your access to Social Security if you didn't vote, like in Brazil? There are a few developed countries like Australia and Belgium that require their citizens to vote. And if they don't vote, they face some steep fucking penalties and fines. In Australia, they fine you 20 AUD, whatever the fuck their dollar is. And if you persistently don't vote, those fines increase. They get higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. So some of y'all would be fucked up right now because y'all ain't voted in a long time. If you don't pay that fine or don't vote, you lose access to certain government benefits. It's hard to get documents. You basically can't ask the government to do shit for you until you take care of your business. In Belgium, if you don't vote in 4 consecutive elections, you lose the right to vote for 10 years altogether. Now think about that. Oh, Lord. Good morning. How y'all doing? Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Whole run club just came through here, y'all. In Belgium, if you don't vote in 4 elections, you lose the right to vote for 10 years, period. And they won't give you no government documents. So when you go to the government talk about, I need to copy my birth certificate, I need to copy my social security card, they're gonna be like, well, you know when you didn't vote? Tough shit, homie. And if you try and get a government job, they're gonna tell you, so, nope, sorry for you. So think about that. In Belgium, if you don't vote in 4 elections, you can't get government documents, and you're not even eligible to work for the government. They saying basically, if you don't think voting matters, then working for us don't matter either. In Brazil, you lose access to getting passports, government documents. A lady even told me that in Brazil, if you don't vote for a certain amount of time, a certain period, for a long enough period, they'll take your social security from you. Think about that. Argentina, they gotta pay fines. Belgium, like all these developed countries have high voter turnouts because yeah, they force them to vote, but think about this. In a country, in most of the countries that don't have any type of structured fines or penalties against non-voters, the turnout is much, much lower. These are developed countries that have quote unquote democracies where the citizens don't vote, where they voluntarily allow the citizens to vote and they're not voting, but they talk shit and complain to the high heavens. Vote. I really think America needs to institute some type of voting requirement. I understand the pushback on civil liberties and everything that comes along with forcing people to vote, but when you don't vote, you just out there complaining and talking shit for nothing. Every election matters. Don't tell me, oh, this election ain't important, that election ain't important, when the people that are being voted on have a direct impact on your day-to-day life. Don't say that's not important. People that have an impact on your day-to-day life are winning elections with less than 1% of the vote in your area. Just fathom that. That's insane. Fucking sane. Uruguay has some of the highest voter turnout in any elections across the world. And yes, they do fine their citizens if they don't vote. We live in a time where people are lazy. You gotta sometimes force people to do shit. I truly believe if America instituted some type of fine system, not even fines, just saying, hey, if you don't vote, you can't get a passport. You can't get Social Security. You can't get food stamps. You can't get Medicaid. You can't get services that you're requesting of the government, things that you say the government's supposed to do. You can't get access to that unless you vote. Like, I truly believe that should be the case in America. That's my full feeling. And some people may push back and say, oh, you can't force people to do stuff. I'm not trying to force you to do nothing. But here's the situation. If you want something from me, then you got to do something for me. Quid pro quo, bro. You want government benefits and services? Vote, goddammit. But don't sit there and want benefits and services from the government and then you don't even participate in the process to put people in place that make the decisions about the services that you fucking want from the government. And then complain about the level of benefits and level of service that you get from the government, but you didn't even bother to vote in the process to name the people that control the benefits and the services that you fucking want.